Coming to you live from Southern California. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Our starter in this one, Reed Detmers.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now one away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And he deals.
I got to count 2-2.
And now the count filled up 3-2. And here's a 3-2. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Smash to the left side. Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it, and they don't get an out on the play. Salvador Perez, the next to hit. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes he goes, and there's 2 down.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Good steal of second right there, and now the table is set for the middle of this order to drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
And a pitch.
Ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. And that'll do it. Royals lead 1. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the first. And on the hill, Jordan Lyles. How about a scouting report on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
We go to the bottom of the first. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And next for LA, Mike Trout. He's a guy who does it all. Next offering is in for a strike.
Mike Trout, just a special player, a special human, does everything well on the baseball field and seems to do it as well off the field.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And There's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Trout leads off first with one away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Got him swinging on the curveball. That's out number 2.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
The 1-2 towards first, and it gets by him. Here's the throw to the plate. In there, he scores, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Giorgella steps in. At the belt and fires. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. First and second, 2 down. Next pitch is popped up. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead.
Opinionated, opinions hated, it's all trash. This kid the greatest, it's flaming, it's all gas.
Back here at Angel Stadium, new inning getting started, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Edward Olivares. Pitch misses inside. 2-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab, 1 away. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey. And now the lefty. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A towering home run. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now it's Matt Duffy. Next one misses. 2-1. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is down low. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
Slow roller to first, and he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. Bounce to third. Zips it across. Out number 3. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. All even at 1 apiece. Bottom of the inning, Jake Lamb to hit. Here's a 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Rolled over to third. Duffy picks it up, sends it to first, and quickly one away in the second. Chad Wallach now. Here's a 1-2. And there's a foul ball. Here's a high fly ball out to center. He's got it, and there's two away.
Batting none.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 9. The wind to the pitch.
Ball 2.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Two outs. And strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And the Angels are gone in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Top half of the third inning. So up now for Kansas City, Freddie Felton. And now it's 1-2. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the catch for the out. So up next, Bobby Witt Jr. went down on strikes his first time through. The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. There's the strike. The wind to kick the pitch. Well struck left field. And that one hops the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So digging in, MJ Melendez. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Run comes in from second. It's 2-1. And in at second with an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Runner leads away at second. And now 2-1. Man at second. Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. Salvador Perez leaves the yard, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Vinny Pasquantino digs in now. Next pitch is downstairs. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. This to center field. Trout going back on this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Edward Olivares.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a speed threat, Edward Olivares. To kick the 3-2. In the air on the infield. Rengifo makes the catch, and that'll do it. 2-run shot for the Royals this inning. It's now 4-1. Back in Anaheim, now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. The Halos in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Isbell racing over to make the catch. And now batting, Mike Trout. One down, base is empty. And 1-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Ground ball up the middle. To first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And a 1-1. And another ball. Here's a 2-1.
Ball, that's down.
And that's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So, man aboard, Hunter Renfroe getting ready to hit. Move over to first, trying to keep him close. The pitch. And a good eye there. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Pasquantino under this one. Puts the squeeze on it, and that's the inning. Angels strand 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. As we go to the top of the 4th, now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. The pitch.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Matt Duffy. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Slowly on the ground to short. On the run, sent it over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The center fielder, number 28.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Kyle Isbell. High in the air, out to right. Renfroe makes the catch, and that'll do it. Royals go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom four. Stepping in, Luis Rengifo. Next pitch has popped up. Lyles makes the grab. And a quick out, number one. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Here's Gio Urshela. First time up was a pop out. In the air to left center. Isbell moving under it. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number two.
The first baseman, Jake Lamb.
And here comes Jake Lamb. Grounded out his first time. The pitch. Lined into right. He's got it. And that'll end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. And they trail it 4-1. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Freddie Felton. And a pitch. Stays alive. And the next pitch is way outside. And here it comes. And now it's filled up. And the pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Matt Moore. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Next offering is fouled back. Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball two. This ball's chopped on the ground. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And next up for the Royals, MJ Melendez.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And a pitch. On the ground to second, might be two. There's one, and that's two. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. 1 for 2. Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Felton on third with 2 out. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So 1 left for Kansas City, but they lead it 4-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Angels catcher, Chad Wallach. Out to short. Fires across the diamond. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The batter, number 9.
And next for the Angels, number 9.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because
He's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Massey over to pick it up. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Just looked like he pushed that throw. Not a long distance, so something definitely broke down mechanically. Sometimes the shorter throws can be harder to make. You don't see many high throws from second baseman over to first because they usually don't have to put much on it.
Next to hit, Taylor Ward. One out and a runner at second. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball, but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
That one to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. The pitch. Base hit and a run in to score.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. The manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Next pitch is popped up, and the infield fly rule call.
The right fielder, number 12, Hunter.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Two on, two outs. Next offering misses down and away. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
And that liner just there for a base hit. One runs in, the throw in. The run scores all the way from first. It's 4-4.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Renfroe at second with 2 down. Next pitch is inside. Full count 3-2. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Josh Stamont up and getting ready for Mike Matheny. Next pitch is popped up. He's got it, and that is out number 3. But 3 score in the inning, 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now tied 4-4. And welcome back. And here is Vinny Pasquantino. Next one in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Good eye right there. And a swing and a miss. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Edward Olivares.
Edward Olivares.
Next one is off the plate. 2 balls and a strike.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
High fly ball right field. Renfroe settles under this one and puts the squeeze on that. 2 away. Now it's going to be Michael Massey. He's already homered in this game. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. And we are tied 4-4. Back here at Angel Stadium, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Gio Urshela. The punch out there, 1 away.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
And here comes Jake Lamb, the pride of the University of Washington.
Lamb.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Josh Stamont on to pitch out of the pen here. Here's the catcher, Chad Wallach.
Number 63.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. Melendez towards the line. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 9.
So in now for the Angels, number 9. Here's a 1-1.
Nope, upstairs.
That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Tied at 4. In the air, right field, Melendez as he glides to his left. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that will end the inning. Angels lead 1. Still all square at 4 apiece. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Carlos Estevez. Matt Duffy to lead it off. Three and 2 now. Ripped to third and caught. And to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. Right-handed reliever. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Here comes a 3-2. And there's ball 4.
That's upstairs. Ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Freddie Felton will hit next. And the right-hander deals. Move to first. Isbell dives back in safely. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Runner on the go. Swing, and he popped it up. Renfroe settles under it. 2 down.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Righty delivers. In there. And so now 1-2. Kicks and fires. And that's outside. Throw over to first. Isbell back on a dive. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the 3rd out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. The 1-1. That one missed.
One strike.
And the righty deals. Line and a base hit into right. No outs. Runner at first. Here's Trout. The 1-1. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. As the pitcher brings it in for the out, and the runner advances to second. And stepping in is the speedy Shohei Ohtani.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-2. Slow ground ball to the right side. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 12, Hunter Renfroe.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
Well, he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Next pitch is outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. The next offering misses. And a full count now. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Aaron Luke. So digging in, MJ Melendez. Bounce back to the mound. And it gets by him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Go ahead run on base. Salvador Perez now at the plate. At the belt and fires. So now 1-2. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss. One gone here.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And now the lefty. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Smoked on the ground a second, and that one finds its way through. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
First and second, one out. Here's a speed threat, Edward Olivares. That one in for a strike, 2-2. And he deals. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Ball to strike. That's inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Melendez on second. Pasquantino on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Luis Rengifo. Bounced up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next, third baseman,
Gio Urshela to the plate. The 1-1 is upstairs, and it's 2-1. And a pitch. Bounced out to short. Witt over to first. 2 up, 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Jake Lamb, 1 for 3.
My class got lights. Friends like this on site. Press on the key for this pride. Many years over this pride.
Here comes a pitch. Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Angels held in check. Score remains tied at 4. Back in Anaheim, now the third baseman, Matt Duffy. The pitch. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Mike Matheny going to the bench for a pinch hitter. Hunter Dozier. He represents the go-ahead run.
Number 17, Hunter Dozier.
And here it comes. And that's outside. And the pitch. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Hunter Dozier leaves the park, and they grab the lead. It's 5-4.
And with that blast, you could hear a pin drop here in the ballpark. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Freddie Felton digs in now. The 1-1. Good eye right there.
2-1.
Up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. Got the out.
Up next for the Royals, the shortstop, Bobby.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. And a pitch. Making a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-4. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Jose Suarez. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. 2 outs, nobody on. MJ Melendez, the next to hit. Next offering upstairs. Swings through that. The wide to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two down, nobody on. And that skips in the dirt. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out. That ends the frame. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 6-4 ball game.
I wasn't thinking about doing something like trying to get my music out.
Scott Barlow on the pitch here, trying to protect this lead. Jackie Bradley Jr. into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center. Welcome back, and now the catcher comes up to him, Chad Wallach. Here's a 1-1. And there's a ball. And a 2-1 on the way. Good eye right there. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
And next for LA, number 9.
The shortstop, number 9.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Next offering is down low.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
The tying run at the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Back there. Banks off the wall. The relay to second. In there. That's a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Now here is Taylor Ward. Next pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
And they're all loaded up.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Mike Trout. It's a 1-1. Next offering misses down and away.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Nobody out. Both the tying and winning runs on base. That one not close. Full count now.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
So now with one swing, this guy could end it. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
3-2 now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Melendez on the move to the alley. Puts the squeeze on that one. Both runners tagging. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and it's 6-5.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly, RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
2-1 now. Oh, and this one's blasted high and deep. It's on its way out of here. Ball game. Shohei walk it off for the win.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels. 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Kansas City, 6 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time at the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.